China's Future Aircraft Carrier Development Direction, Type 004. Introduction. China's aircraft carrier development has rapidly transformed its naval capabilities since the introduction of the Liaoning, the first aircraft carrier of the People's Liberation Army Navy plan in 2012. The plan has successfully progressed through two generations of carriers evidenced by the commissioning of the Shandong in 2019 and is currently testing the Type 003 carrier Fujian. Plans are already underway for the next generation, the Type 004, which promises to redefine China's naval power. This report examines the advancements in China's aircraft carrier program, focusing on the Type 004's specifications, technological innovations, and strategic implications. Key developments in carrier programs. Current carriers. 1. Liaoning Type 001. Commissioned in 2012, this carrier marked China's entry into the realm of carrier operations. Originally a Soviet-era vessel, Admiral Kuznetsov class, it was refurbished and modified to serve the plan. The Liaoning has been used for training and operational exercises showcasing dual carrier operations alongside the Shandong in the South China Sea. 2. Shandong Type 002, China's first indigenously constructed aircraft carrier, was commissioned in 2019. It shares similarities with the Liaoning but incorporates lessons learned from its predecessor, allowing for enhanced operational capabilities. The Shandong has participated in numerous exercises, solidifying its role in regional maritime security. 3. Fujian Type 003, currently undergoing sea trials, the Fujian represents a significant leap in China's carrier technology. It features a catapult-assisted takeoff but arrested recovery system, allowing for greater aircraft payload and versatility than the Stobar short takeoff but arrested recovery systems of its predecessors. This carrier is expected to further integrate advanced technologies and improve the plan's operational reach. Type 004 Overview. Specifications and features. The Type 004 is envisioned as a supercarrier with several key specifications that set it apart from earlier models. Displacement, up to 110,000 tons, making it significantly larger than the Type 003. Propulsion, it will utilize nuclear marine propulsion, allowing for sustained high speeds 30+ knots and increasing operational range without the need for frequent refueling. Aircraft capacity, designed to carry between 70 to 100 aircraft, including advanced fighters such as the J-15 and J-35, as well as drones and early warning systems like the KJ-600. Technological advancements. The Type 004's design includes several cutting-edge technologies. Integrated electric propulsion system, this innovative system enables the use of electromagnetic catapults, enhancing the launching capabilities of aircraft compared to traditional systems. Advanced aircraft complement, in addition to fighter jets, the Type 004 is expected to carry anti-submarine warfare aircraft and stealth drones, expanding its operational versatility in various combat scenarios. Development timeline. 1. 2012, Liaoning enters service, marking the beginning of China's aircraft carrier capabilities. 2. 2019, Shandong is commissioned, indicating China's growing indigenous shipbuilding capabilities. 3. 2021, the Type 003 carrier Fujian begins sea trials, showcasing advancements in design and technology. For late 2020s, early 2030s, plans to construct up to 4 Type 004 carriers, with the first expected to enter service around this period. Strategic implications. China's aircraft carrier program, particularly the development of the Type 004, represents a strategic shift in maritime power dynamics. The plan aims to achieve parity with the United States Navy's carrier capabilities, which currently maintains a fleet of 11 operational carriers. The advancement of China's carrier fleet could lead to increased naval presence and influence in the Western Pacific, potentially outnumbering U.S. assets in the region. Regional impact. The Type 004's introduction will likely change the balance of naval power in Asia. With its advanced capabilities, China could enhance its operational readiness and deterrence posture, particularly in contested areas like the South China Sea. This development is expected to provoke responses from regional players including the US, Japan, and India as they reassess their naval strategies in light of China's growing capabilities. Conclusion: China's aircraft carrier development is marked by rapid advancements and ambitious plans, with the Type 004 expected to be a significant leap in capability. This reflects China's broader strategy to enhance its maritime presence and assert its influence in regional waters. As China continues to invest in naval technology, the implications for global naval power dynamics are profound, signaling a shift towards a more formidable plan capable of challenging established naval powers. Sources: 1. Naval technology. China sprints through carrier development as Liaoning and Shandong exercise. 2. Wikipedia, Type 004 aircraft carrier. 3. PBS NewsHour, China building nuclear reactor to power new aircraft carrier. Images and documents indicate China's aircraft carrier development, particularly the Type 004, presents several counterintuitive aspects that challenge conventional perspectives on naval power dynamics and military strategy. Here are some of the key points. 1. Rapid development versus historical context. Despite the perception that establishing a formidable navy takes decades, China has made astonishing progress in a short time. The plan's transition from its first carrier, the Liaoning, to plans for a nuclear-powered supercarrier Type 004 within roughly a decade defies the historical norm, where countries typically take much longer to develop and operationalize aircraft carrier capabilities. This rapid advancement suggests a focused investment in military modernization that contrasts with the slower pace often seen in other nations. 2. Nuclear propulsion as a game-changer. The Type 004's planned nuclear propulsion system represents a significant leap not only in capability but also in operational strategy. Conventional wisdom often posits that nuclear technology is too complex and costly for nations outside the established naval powers. However, China's investment in this technology, including the construction of prototype molten salt reactors, suggests a willingness to embrace advanced military technologies that were previously thought to be the sole domain of the United States and a few other nations. This could potentially alter the balance of power in the Pacific significantly. 3. Outnumbering the U.S. Navy. The notion that China could outnumber the U.S. Navy's aircraft carriers in the Western Pacific by the late 2020s or early 2030s might seem improbable given the historical dominance of U.S. naval power. However, the plan's ambitious plans to construct up to 4 Type 004 carriers combined with the existing fleet could position China as a formidable maritime force. This challenges the assumption that sheer numbers do not equate to effectiveness, as a larger fleet could enable more versatile and sustained operations, particularly in regional conflicts. For technological integration and innovation, the Type 004's integrated electric propulsion system and electromagnetic catapults challenge the prevailing belief that only Western navies possess the technological edge in aircraft carrier design. The fact that China is developing these systems internally suggests a strategic pivot where technological innovation is prioritized and possibly even outpaced by the U.S. This reflects a paradigm shift in naval engineering that could redefine the capabilities of future carrier strike groups. 5. Operational flexibility with drones. The inclusion of drones and other advanced aircraft in the Type 004's complement indicates a shift in operational tactics that diverges from traditional carrier roles. The expectation to integrate various unmanned systems alongside manned aircraft challenges the long-held view that carriers are primarily platforms for launching fighter jets. This evolution in carrier design reflects a broader trend in military thinking that emphasizes adaptability and multi-domain operations. 6. Debunking myths about carrier vulnerability. The ongoing belief that aircraft carriers are increasingly vulnerable due to advances in missile technology and anti-ship weaponry is called into question by China's commitment to enhancing its carrier fleet. The Type 004's capabilities suggest a focus not just on power projection but also on survivability and resilience in contested environments. This counters the prevailing narrative that suggests carriers will become obsolete, highlighting a potential resurgence in their strategic value. 7. Focus on regional dominance over global power projection. While the U.S. Navy's carrier strategy has historically focused on global power projection, China's apparent focus on regional dominance, particularly in the Western Pacific, presents a counterintuitive approach. This strategy emphasizes the importance of operational presence and immediate regional influence rather than the traditional model of global naval presence, which could lead to a recalibration of naval strategy among competing powers. 8. Collaboration with civilian technology. The development of nuclear reactors for military use, such as those anticipated for the Type 004, underscores a broader trend where military advancements leverage civilian technological innovations. This challenges the notion that military technology must always be distinct or separate from civilian advancements, suggesting a new era where dual-use technologies can accelerate military capabilities. These counterintuitive points illustrate a complex and evolving landscape in naval warfare and military strategy, with China's aircraft carrier program at the forefront of this transformation. The implications for global naval power dynamics are profound, as they reflect not only advancements in technology and operational strategy but also a significant shift in the balance of maritime strength. Important content overlooked in China's Future Aircraft Carrier Development Report. China's rapid advancement in aircraft carrier technology, particularly with the upcoming Type 004, has garnered significant attention, but several nuanced aspects of this development may be overlooked by the general public and analysts alike. Here are key elements that deserve closer examination alongside their broader implications. 1. Nuclear propulsion as a strategic shift. While the report mentions that the Type 004 will feature nuclear propulsion, the significance of this shift is often understated. Nuclear power allows for virtually unlimited operational range and endurance compared to conventionally powered vessels. This capability not only enhances the plan's global reach but also represents a significant leap in strategic autonomy. Significance. The introduction of nuclear propulsion signals a move towards becoming a blue water navy capable of sustained operations far from home waters. This shift could alter regional power dynamics, as it allows China to project force over greater distances without the constraints of refueling. Countries in the Indo-Pacific may need to recalibrate their military strategies in response to this enhanced capability. 2. Integrated electric propulsion and electromagnetic catapults. The Type 004's integrated electric propulsion and electromagnetic catapults are major technological advancements that may not receive the attention they warrant. Unlike traditional steam catapults, electromagnetic systems allow for faster and more efficient launches, enabling a higher sortie rate and the ability to launch a wider variety of aircraft, including heavier payloads. Significance. This advancement could revolutionize carrier operations, giving the plan a qualitative edge over competitors. The ability to launch advanced fighter jets and drones simultaneously increases the carrier group's combat effectiveness, which could necessitate a re-evaluation of existing naval tactics among nations like the US and Japan. 3. Aircraft complement diversification. The report briefly lists potential aircraft for the Type 004, such as the J-15 and J-35 fighters, but does not delve into the implications of a diversified air wing, which may also include early warning systems like the KJ-600 and stealth drones. This diversity allows for a multi-role capability, enabling the carrier to perform various missions from air superiority to anti-submarine warfare. Significance. A diversified air complement means that the Type 004 could effectively operate in a range of scenarios, from conventional warfare to anti-access/area denial operations. This flexibility could complicate adversarial planning and response, creating a need for enhanced intelligence and countermeasures from rival navies. 4. Technological self-reliance and innovation. The development of the Type 004 is not merely a military upgrade, it also signifies China's broader ambitions for technological self-reliance and innovation in defense. The emphasis on indigenous development, particularly in nuclear technology and advanced naval systems, aligns with China's strategic goals outlined in initiatives like Made in China 2025. Significance: this focus on self-reliance reduces Beijing's dependency on foreign technology, which has traditionally been a vulnerability. It also positions China as a potential exporter of advanced military technologies which could reshape global defense markets and alliances. 5. Impact on global naval power dynamics. While many reports highlight China's ambition to match or surpass U.S. naval capabilities, the broader implications of this shift are often glossed over. As China enhances its naval power, it could lead to a multipolar maritime environment where traditional alliances and power structures are challenged. Significance: a stronger plan could embolden China's regional assertiveness, particularly in contentious waters like the South China Sea. This could lead to increased tensions and a potential arms race in the Indo-Pacific region as neighboring countries bolster their own naval capabilities in response, potentially destabilizing the region. 6. Domestic political context. The development of the Type 004 and China's broader naval ambitions cannot be separated from domestic political considerations. The military modernization efforts are often tied to national pride and the CCP's legitimacy, reflecting a desire to restore China's status as a global power. Significance: understanding this context reveals that naval expansion is not solely about military capability, it is also a tool for domestic political legitimacy. This may influence how China engages with international partners and adversaries, as any perceived weakness could provoke a more aggressive stance domestically. 7. Environmental and safety concerns. The shift to nuclear-powered carriers raises significant environmental and safety concerns that are often overlooked. The complexity of nuclear technology brings challenges related to safety, waste management, and potential accidents at sea. Significance: as China develops its nuclear capabilities, these concerns could lead to international scrutiny and pressure from environmental groups, influencing China's diplomatic relations and military engagements, particularly in environmentally sensitive regions. 8. Strategic partnerships and technology sharing. China's advancements in carrier technology could lead to new strategic partnerships, particularly with nations interested in similar military capabilities. The potential for technology sharing could foster new alliances that reshape regional security architectures. Significance: such partnerships could facilitate the spread of advanced military technologies to other nations, which may further challenge U.S. dominance in the Indo-Pacific. This could lead to a reconfiguration of global security alliances and military strategies. Conclusion: the development of China's Type 004 aircraft carrier is a multifaceted issue that extends beyond mere technological advancements. The implications of nuclear propulsion, integrated electric systems, diversified air complements, and domestic political contexts all play significant roles in shaping the future of naval power dynamics. Understanding these nuances is crucial for comprehensively grasping the strategic landscape in which the plan operates and the potential global repercussions of its advancements. 1. Technological advancements in carrier design. The Type 004 represents a significant leap in technological capabilities for the People's Liberation Army Navy plan. This supercarrier will feature nuclear propulsion and an integrated electric propulsion system that allows for electromagnetic catapults. These advancements greatly enhance the aircraft launching capabilities compared to the short takeoff but arrested recovery stowbar system used in previous carriers. The ability to launch a larger complement of aircraft, including advanced fighters and drones, positions the Type 004 as a formidable asset in naval warfare. 2. Strategic implications in naval power dynamics. The development of the Type 004 indicates China's ambition to achieve naval parity with the United States. As it plans to construct up to 4 of these supercarriers, the plan is set to bolster its maritime presence, particularly in the Western Pacific. This shift in naval capabilities could alter the balance of power in the region, potentially allowing China to outnumber U.S. Navy assets. The implications for global naval power dynamics are profound, as China's growing fleet may challenge U.S. dominance in maritime operations. 3. Timeline of development and strategic milestones. The rapid evolution of China's aircraft carriers, from the Liaoning in 2012 to the upcoming Type 004, illustrates a focused and accelerated military modernization effort. The timeline indicates that while the Liaoning marked China's entry into carrier operations, the subsequent carriers, including the Shandong and Type 003, have progressively enhanced capabilities. With the Type 004 expected to enter service in the late 2020s to early 2030s, this timeline reflects China's strategic focus on strengthening its naval forces in response to regional and global security challenges. For broader technological initiatives and research, accompanying the development of the Type 004 is China's investment in nuclear reactor technology aimed at powering its naval vessels. This initiative signifies a broader commitment to advancing its military technology beyond just aircraft carriers. The successful development of molten salt nuclear reactors may not only power the Type 004 but could also influence other naval and military applications, showcasing China's intent to innovate in various domains of defense technology. The strategic pursuit of such advanced energy solutions underscores the long-term vision of China's military modernization efforts. 1. USS Enterprise CVN-65, commissioned in 1961. The USS Enterprise was the first nuclear-powered aircraft carrier in the world. It played a significant role in the U.S. Navy's fleet during the Cold War, highlighting the advantages of nuclear propulsion, including extended range and reduced refueling frequency. The Enterprise operated in various conflicts, including the Vietnam War, and served as a key asset in demonstrating U.S. naval power. Its design and operational history have influenced future aircraft carrier developments, including the Ford-class carriers, which feature advanced technologies. 2. HMS Queen Elizabeth (08), launched in 2014 and commissioned in 2017. HMS Queen Elizabeth is the lead ship of the UK's Queen Elizabeth-class carriers. It represents a significant advancement in British naval capabilities, being the largest warship ever built for the Royal Navy. The carrier features a flat-deck design, enabling it to operate the F-35B Lightning II stealth fighters. Its development marked a strategic shift in the UK's approach to carrier operations, emphasizing power projection and joint operations with allies, particularly in the context of NATO missions. 3. INS Vikrant IAC-1, India's first indigenously built aircraft carrier. INS Vikrant was launched in 2013 and is expected to be commissioned in the near future. The carrier signifies India's growing naval capabilities and ambitions to enhance its maritime security and regional influence. The Vikrant is designed to operate a variety of aircraft, including the indigenous Tejas fighter and advanced helicopters, showcasing India's focus on self-reliance in defense technologies. Its development aligns with India's strategic goals in the Indian Ocean region and reflects a broader trend of countries investing in aircraft carriers as a means of asserting maritime power. Future outlook for China's Type 004 aircraft carrier development. As China progresses in its aircraft carrier development, the Type 004 is anticipated to be a transformative asset for the People's Liberation Army Navy plan. With a focus on enhancing naval capabilities and power projection, the Type 004 is set to represent a significant advancement over previous generations. This forecast explores the potential developments, implications, and strategic outlook for the Type 004 in China's broader naval ambitions. 1. Technological advancements. The Type 004 is poised to feature several technological innovations that set it apart from its predecessors. Nuclear propulsion. Unlike the conventionally powered Type 003, the Type 004 will utilize nuclear marine propulsion. enabling sustained high-speed operations 30+ knots and reducing the need for frequent refueling. This capability will allow for longer missions and increased operational flexibility. Electromagnetic catapults. The integration of an electromagnetic launch system will enhance aircraft launching capabilities, allowing for a more diverse and heavier payload of aircraft. This is a significant step from the short takeoff but arrested recovery stowbar system used in earlier carriers. Advanced Carrier Air Wing. The Type 004 is expected to carry a mix of modern aircraft including J-15 and J-35 fighters, reconnaissance and early warning aircraft like the KJ-600 and various UAVs, enabling a multi-role operational capability. 2. Construction and deployment timeline. The construction of the Type 004 is likely to follow a strategic timeline. 2025 to 2030. Anticipated construction of the first Type 004 carrier, with the possibility of 2 to 4 carriers being built to bolster naval power. Early prototypes may undergo testing by the late 2020s, with full operational capability expected in the early 2030s. Operational integration. As the Type 004 enters service, it will be integrated into the broader plan strategy, which emphasizes joint operations with other naval assets and regional forces. 3. Strategic implications. The development of the Type 004 carries significant implications for regional and global naval dynamics. Increased power projection. With the Type 004, China aims to enhance its power projection capabilities, particularly in the Indo-Pacific region. This could shift the balance of naval power, allowing China to operate more assertively in contested waters. Deterrence and regional stability. The presence of advanced carriers like the Type 004 may serve as a deterrent against perceived threats, particularly from the United States and its allies. This could lead to heightened tensions in regions such as the South China Sea and Taiwan Strait. Naval arms race. The advancement of China's carrier fleet may prompt responses from other nations, particularly the U.S. Navy. The U.S. may accelerate its own naval modernization programs, leading to an arms race in naval capabilities in the region. 4. International reactions and alliances. As China enhances its naval capabilities, international reactions will be critical. Regional alliances. Countries in Asia such as Japan, India, and Australia may seek to strengthen their naval capabilities in response to China's expanding fleet. This could lead to deeper defense collaborations and joint exercises among these nations. Global naval strategy. The U.S. and NATO allies may need to reassess their naval strategies, focusing on greater collaboration and presence in key maritime regions. Countering China's growing influence. 5. Environmental and economic considerations. Nuclear-powered vessels also come with environmental and economic implications. Sustainability and safety. The use of nuclear propulsion raises concerns about safety and environmental impact. China will need to ensure robust safety protocols are in place to mitigate risks associated with nuclear technology. Economic investment. The financial commitment to developing and maintaining a fleet of nuclear-powered carriers is substantial. China's investment in this area reflects its long-term strategic vision and economic prioritization of military modernization. Conclusion. China's Type 004 aircraft carrier represents a significant leap in naval capabilities and is emblematic of the country's broader military modernization efforts. As construction begins and eventually culminates in operational deployment, the Type 004 will likely reshape naval dynamics in the Pacific and beyond. The implications of its introduction will extend beyond military strategy, influencing regional alliances, deterrence policies, and international maritime security architecture. As the plan continues to evolve, the world will be watching closely to understand the full impact of this next-generation supercarrier on global naval power.